What up guys, it's Adrian from YouMotorcycle. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a day in the life kind of video because I'm moving, not one, not two, not three, but 4 bikes today, all hopefully before rush hour traffic hits here in Toronto. First bike I'm doing, I don't know, maybe if I move my head you guys can see it over there. It's a Piaggio MP3 250. It's actually my own personal bike. It is my winter beater. So, well, I have a winter beater bike. In Toronto we get a lot of snow and slush and salt, so I found a super cheap 3-wheel scooter that was like $1,000. Put new tire, did some brake works, pretty simple stuff, and this has been my winter beater ever since. So first stop today is going to be dropping this baby off because she needs some kind of more computer type stuff looked at by Lou at Vespa Toronto West, who is my local Vespa dealer, and he's a pretty cool guy, so thank you, Lou, for looking after my baby. Hopefully she gets the love she needs. Yeah, that'll be first stop.
Alright, let's talk about the MP3 for a minute. It's made by Piaggio, the same manufacturer of Aprilia, Vespa, and Moto Guzzi. It features 2 front wheels of independent suspension, so it can definitely tilt. And this one's been customized with a set of Marassi rollers, which make way better acceleration. 2 fun facts about the MP3. In a lot of countries, especially in Europe, you can ride it with just a car license, no motorcycle license is needed. And they're super popular in a lot of old cities in Europe because of how well they can handle cobblestone roads.
Alright, well, unfortunately we had our first little road bump of the day. I always preach being as absolutely organized as you can. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. So go figure, today I made sure I had all my details, all my addresses for all the pickup and drop-offs, all the phone numbers for all my customers, exactly what prices I quoted everybody, and I forgot to bring the keys for my own bike. But the good news is that that's going to be super easy to fix because my 4th bike I'm picking up for my buddy Justin, where I'm picking up the bike is super close to my house, and where I'm dropping off that bike is super close to, I guess, the dealer is. So I'm going to grab the key in between, bring it down to Vespa Toronto West. Hopefully that way they can finish up whatever bikes they had from yesterday or work on a couple bikes before mine, and maybe still look at my bike today. Maybe I'll get it back tomorrow or sometime in the next couple days. Fingers crossed.
The Honda CM400 was made between 79 and 82. The 400T was the tour version. It came in all kinds of different variations of engine sizes and configurations, including one, the CM400A, that actually had an automatic transmission, so that's kind of cool. Another couple cool facts about this is these guys were actually the granddaddies of the Honda Rebels that first came out in the mid-1980s and are still in production to this day. And the 1984 Prince movie, Purple Rain, Prince rode a Honda CM400.
Second bike is picked up. This guy just bought it from a friend. He used to ride dirt bikes before. It's his first street bike, so we just need to get it all inspected so we can get it on the road and get it plated. Right now it is looking like we'll have this one dropped off by 11, which leaves me a ton of time to get rid of the next 2 bikes out of the way before rush hour so I can be back home and having a sandwich while everybody else is stuck in traffic. That's the plan. Fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, tomorrow's a lot more free than today. Yeah. Alright, so I probably got the best problem that a guy can have, which is I'm running about half an hour to an hour early, which is great. So called up the guy with the 3rd bike. It's a guy that I've helped out, I think, 3 times now. So I said, hey, I'm running about half an hour to an hour early. Is that cool? He was totally okay with it. Alright, picked up bike number 3. Many years ago, I wrote an article about how it was about whether or not you should buy a Chinese scooter. Basically, little scooters from China had flooded the market, and the prices were really good, and what you saw on paper made them seem like a deal, but when you actually looked deep at the components, you realized that it was super cheap for a reason, because all the components they used were just dirt cheap. So for example, they might tell you that the bike has disc brakes front and back, which a lot of scooters at the time didn't. They just had a disc up front and a drum in the rear. But then when you look at the quality of the brake line hoses or the no-name calipers or the really not very good brake pads, you're like, man, I'd be better off with one good front brake and one drum brake in the rear. So it has all kinds of stuff you don't need. It even has a fake antenna that's just plastic, just for show. But the thing is, working on it is awful. There's no real dealer support. Trying to find parts, trying to get any kind of replies from the manufacturer is just non-existent. It's not happening. If you plan on using it for any kind of consistent riding, I definitely do not recommend one of these things. But to each their own. This guy did not know better, says he regrets it. For now, he's gonna try and get it fixed. They've already put hours and hours into trying to fix it themselves, and they've gotten nowhere. No idea what's wrong with it. Just won't start. All right, bike 3 is down, one more to go, but this one's close to my place, so I'm gonna swing by my place, pick up the key for my MP3 so I can drop it off at the dealership. The 4th bike for the day is my buddy Justin's bike. Apparently he's gotten this bike for free, which is terrifying because I can only imagine it's probably in terrible condition. I'm assuming the worst. I'm assuming the tires are gonna be flat. It's gonna be a bitch to push. Hopefully no seized up brakes. Hopefully whoever is giving him the bike for free is gonna be there to help me push it around. Besides that, overall, it's been a pretty good day. I kind of really like it when I have like a back-to-back-to-back-to-back. So when it's like this and it's just boom, 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 it makes my day so much easier. I planned really conservatively to give myself lots of time, which is why I'm running an hour early. I figured just in case traffic gets crazy, I'd be ready to go. But still looking like it's going to be right about an hour early, so that's good.
Oh yeah! This Kawasaki KZ400 was a competitor to the Honda CM400. It was produced between 74 and 84, and it definitely outsold the Hondas. This one's in pieces, but Justin said it did turn over and it's cleaned up pretty well. These bikes were actually produced in 2 different countries, in Japan and in Lincoln, Nebraska, which made Kawasaki the first ever foreign vehicle manufacturer to operate a plant in both a foreign country and the United States. Ever. So here's the last bike, kind of a hot mess, too much to list, but I got this sticker with my order of the t-shirt, and it says, "Dear friend, welcome to my store. Each one of our products has really low profit. We just hope you like it and leave 5-star feedback for supporting. Thanks. Wish you happy every day." So I'm gonna leave that sticker right there. Boom. There you go, Justin. Wish you happy every day. And if you guys want to support me, please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching.